Well, I know about the hospital because, I was born and raised here in Charleston. Nobody had a lot of money, but it was, we did have doctors here and nurses. It didn't hurt when they gave you a shot. Well, I remember when I had my appendix out. I think Dr. Gooch took out my appendix. Let's see, I think I probably was in the 2nd grade. And I remember going in, and I remember eating ice cream down there, and I remember watching this TV show. They had old TV there, in the room, and I laughed, and it hurt because I was laughing. I had 2 broken arms in, junior high. I remember, having those set. It's good to have somebody to have set your arm where you don't have to go 50 miles.
I have been so blessed since 2002. TGH has allowed me to offer medical, dental, vision, life, and supplemental insurance to the employees at TGH. They employ several hundred employees, and this is just such a blessing for my business. 2 of my grandchildren were in a serious ATV accident. This was the end of March, and it was my grandson, my granddaughter, and a friend. And the ATV was totaled. They were, my grandson and my granddaughter were pinned under the vehicle, and they were given excellent care here at the ER in Charleston, and we are so thankful for that. We're just really blessed here in Charleston to have TGH and all that they're doing for our community.
My mother had heart trouble. She was dying of heart. I believe she said she was in her 30s or 40s. Several times I've been to Tallahassee General, they have taken care of me. But Tallahassee General Hospital has been a mainstay in this county. It has helped many people. And we're blessed to have a hospital like Tallahassee General Hospital. They offer a nursing facility, they have a rehab program, they have a great wellness center, one of, I think, the best in North Pacific. It's provided by that hospital, and we got some great doctors. And we are blessed in a small town to still have a hospital that take care of its patients.
We did have a real danger of the hospital closing. In other words, there were some that said it ought to close. The supervisor, and I represented them at that time, they unanimously opposed closing it. And so I introduced a local and private bill so they could borrow $500,000 to keep it in operation. A lot of good things have happened so that now it's one of the largest, I'd say the number 2 largest employer in Tallahatchie County. And I may stand corrected, but I don't think I will.
I've been mayor here for 10 years. I've never missed a council meeting. I started contracting chest pain. Well, didn't know what it was, had dealt with high cholesterol, so it kind of scared me a little. As I sat at my desk here, I asked the vice mayor if he could take the meeting. As I was leaving, I had no time to express why I was leaving. So I immediately left and went to TGH. They admitted me in and immediately started doing with all kind of tests and everything that they need. I can't express or explain all the tubes and everything that they had. They gave me solid drinks, they gave me pills, whatever it was. I accepted it, and I was there for about 2 hours. I felt safe there. I did get some relief, and once they let me go, they said that it was food poisoning, and TGH has been great for myself, my family, my community, the city of Charleston. We're fortunate to have TGH here. It has been a blessing.
Well, it was one Friday afternoon. I was washing my hair, and my heart started doing this thing like it was just going crazy, like I was having a heart attack. So I said, Lord, if you just let me live through the night, I'm gonna go to the emergency room next day. And when I got there, the doctor, he ran all kind of tests. And so what he did, he discovered that I have AFib. So it was afibrillation. My heart was beating right at 200 and some beats a minute almost. With AFib, it's a process where your heart, it was quaking up here, but it was trying to pump through the bottom. But they fixed it all. I mean, they did a remarkable job. I can tell you one thing, I got the best care I ever got in my life right there in that place at Tallahatchie General. And they are real lifesavers, because I could have died. You know, we could have went anywhere else. But, you know, we stayed right here at home and, you know, and got some of the best care that could have been provided, you know.
They treat you nice there. They accept you in well. They comfort you well, but it was a warming. They really took care of me. They constantly checked on me.
I tell you, it was a home environment. You would think I was at home and my husband was waiting on me. A lot of people look at the big places like Memphis or Jackson or Oxford, but we got what we need right here. Tallahatchie General.
When we moved down here to take the job as pastorate here, we had our mother-in-law living with us, and we had to put her to the Wing B, the Alzheimer's unit, after about 2 years after we got here. And they took exceptional care of her. They were just really good to her. The nurses, they had male and female that come in, and they all just loved her and took care of her. And they had great stories about her. And it was a wonderful time for her in there, because she met friends that she didn't know, and she got to know several ladies in there that became really close to her. And we would go and they'd be eating together and playing cards and just having a good time when we went. We were one of the pastors selected to minister to the people that were in the Alzheimer's unit. Miss Donna Riles is the director of activities, and she does such a wonderful job because she always has them busy, always has them thinking and their minds working. You know, God is so good because they believe in having ministers come in. They believe in, you know, teaching Sunday school and church to them, and I appreciate that because we all need that at any age. My wife and I would go in on Sundays at 2 p.m. and we would sing songs with them, and then I would preach maybe a 10 or 15 minute message. Then we just go around praying for them and fellowshipping with them, and it was such joy to see how much they love God in the situation some of them are in their life and their health. They would just praise the Lord, raise their hands, sing, and that was wonderful to be a part of. You can feel God moving in there. I'll tell you, sometimes it's like being in our church. You can feel the Spirit of God moving through the people, and you can just see the smiles on their faces and see that they genuinely, you know, love to worship, love to feel the power of God. And it's through Him that, you know, we can trust and have hope in time of need when we're really down in life, and He gives us the comfort that nothing else can. So it's a joyful time to see them having a good time, feeling comfort in the midst of Alzheimer's and the things that are on the people, you know, their age, the mental disabilities that they have at times, but they can still smile and see God through all that. And I believe it helps them and it picks them up.
I've seen a tremendous amount of progress with this hospital in the last few years. I mean, you go from a little bit over 20 years ago where it almost closed to now where there's just constant new renovations and improvements.
It's extremely good with their rehab center. It's extremely good with the B wing and the A wing at the retirement home. And also, I tell you, they have a swing bed unit that really does a good job with people and help them get back to where they want to be.
The Wellness Center is so wonderful.
The James Kennedy Wellness Center is state-of-the-art rehab and workout center.
The physical therapy department at TGH is wonderful.
You got people that need physical therapy or just, you know, daily assistant living. You know, they have a great facility out there for the elderly.
Which is needed. You know, we have a lot of elderly population, and they want to be in a place where they know folks.
They take care of their patient. They work personally because they've almost know the people here.
It's really made a difference in our community, and this is a time and a day that we need health, exercise, and they also help you spiritually, physically, mentally, and we just love the hospital.
I think the Tallahatchie General Hospital is a great place to go to.
I'm so proud to have TGH right here in Tallahatchie County, I promise you.
TGH saves lives, and also TGH improves the lives of people in our community.
And I would recommend Tallahatchie General Hospital.
I would recommend TGH.
I would recommend our hospital.
I personally would recommend TGH to
Anyone.
anyone.
To anyone.
I definitely would recommend any city, any town, anyone that wants the proper care to come see TGH.
Don't think little or small towns, because they're doing big things right here in Tallahatchie County. Way to go, TGH.